Mr. Ivan Looking Horse for COM 26B. Sherry and Ivan, please just take it away.
Oh, well, thank you, Gail. So actually, I'm very honored to be here with Ivan Looking Horse, who I will let you introduce yourself, Ivan, and just a little bit about me. My mom is Marianne Flores. My father, Clarence Henry Lewis. My mom, Marianne Flores, Lipan Apache, Colatakeekan, Scott Irish, and my father, Welsh. And this being Native American Heritage Month, we wanted to bring awareness to a lot of the things that I think our cultures have been walking in a good way for a long time, and really needs to come to light with everything that's happening with our earth right now. So we have been inviting, not only putting a call out for our 1,000 Indigenous nations from around the world to come together, but for our spiritual leaders here to speak and give messages. So honored to be with Ivan Looking Horse. And after Ivan, after you introduce yourself, if you could please lead us in prayer and just share some of your awesome wisdom with us today. So take it over, Ivan.
Good, Sherry. Okay, how we talk yapi? You are chate was ten up here, choose up below. From the Lakota Nation, the Lakota, Dakota, Nakota. My father is Stanley Looking Horse, and my mother is Cecilia Looking Horse. I have two brothers and three sisters. One of my older brothers is Orville, keeper of the White Buffalo Calf Pipe, and he's going to probably be on later on this week here, and I'm over here in Ogallala on the Pine Ridge Reservation, and doing a lot of things from here. But first, I'll do a prayer song and a prayer in my language, and I'll translate the song and the prayer, and then I'll tell you a little bit about myself and what I like to see and hear from all of you all. Oh, Kashira, oh, Kao, oh, yeah, oh, I don't know, yeah, oh, yeah, I don't know, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, my king, oh, oh, Kashira, oh, oh, hey, oh, Maka, Dakone, Waka, Nesha, Wakada, Wa, Hey, oh, Pichia, Kapo, Yani Pitero, Ayo, Maka, Takone, Wakasnecha, Wakada, Waugairo, Aye, Oh, Kichia, Apo, Yoni Pitero, Aye, basta che ho fatto, letters, unicio, certo. Ukimaka, na uate ke makasi tomria. Eche rapete ke te sawote ke uno de uate ke kawita ke finaji. No hoa ji kana hukta. No hoa ji ta iteta ha ta kun uyushtamte. Eche ukimaka ke le iteta ha keha wichoni ke na zania manipte. Yukohina etcetera, just omakashka oate, no just a hulupa, utopaki. Ongemo, kiampe kihina, and I chapetu matches akele, o cheki with tonta of nurses, okay. You colena kiss to katikin, o kimon if they hina walk your woman, more spare, a walk a free like you have, kakakwa. Atakun stito looking up a losing. I know I have to give it Tony. No 20 hospitals. I thought I watch you give it to oh no. I like to say that the songs that I sang were for our voices that we throw out there and we say do our songs and say our prayer and throw our sacred voice out there with nature to have them hear our voice, to listen to what we have to say and pray about for all the generations to come. And that if we help each other, that we can go a long ways. And these all these ways are very sacred, and we keep in tune with nature and the people, that we can do right for the children that are still to come, and for this your work that all of you do around the world, that this is a time of us to gather together and come together as a nation that will protect the grandmother earth and to give her life-giving gifts to the people, so that they can keep living and going forward instead of being destroyed as how it is going today. And we came out from underneath a dark cloud, and now we are going to go forward and try to help all mankind to work with one another to build that future. Because as you see that the world is going in a lot of different directions, there is a lot of all the things you understand, the chaos that is happening now, and we all pray, we all hope that come out the other side, and that there was a very close call for race war, civil war, happened, and it was, but we don't want that to happen again. We're going to doing something great. The things done for the people. Actually, thank you for listening to me. Are you there?
Oh, there he is.
Ivan, if you can hear me, you can dial back in on your phone.
I'll send him a message now too. I'm letting him know.
Okay, everyone. Mr. Looking Horse is in another part of the United States where the Wi-Fi signals are a little bit difficult to get through as he's in the mountains. And Miss Lewis is just bringing him back on via.
Hi. So if you call back in, we're here for you. Okay, okay. See you on the other side. See you soon here. Okay. He's trying to dial back in um, now, Gail.
Thank you
So,
so much. And Sherry, while we're waiting for Mr. Looking Horse, is there anything you would like to share about some of his work until he comes back?
well, I will definitely let Ivan, speak for himself on that, but I can share a little bit about what we're doing here and my excitement for um, bringing, having this opportunity to get different people to share their viewpoints from an indigenous perspective, and talk about some of the solutions as we are going through different turbulence right now from an indigenous perspective, and really focusing on unity, because really in the end we're all one human race. You hear that term all the time, but I stand in the fact that we're all one human race with different cultures. So I definitely am happy to have this opportunity to have Ivan be able to share some of his awesome knowledge with you all. So he's going to be definitely coming back here soon, trying to get in on this side.
Oh,
So
some of the things you said that were very important, while we're waiting for Ivan Looking
sure,
Horse
absolutely.
is, why don't you share with us your thoughts when you said, we always say that we're looking for one, that we are one, okay?
Are
What
that we say that term, well, I say that we're all one human race, but you hear quite often through media or through publication or just a way of correspondence in general, the term race is always used, for dividing cultures, really. And really we're all one human race, right? So it's about going back and being human beings again. And I think that right now we're in a time where we have um, an opportunity, or I don't even know if that's the right term, but really a window, a chance to really come together in a really good way to look out for our future generations. But uh, our Earth, it has been so impacted that even now you see a lot of the natural disasters that are still happening. Florida right now um, is bracing for a storm, and we've had our wildflower fires that have just intensified. Um, and you're just gonna continue to see certain patterns. And so I think that developing community, developing unity, really understanding how to give back to our earth and do that collectively is really is what our hope is, and so live
Absolutely.
hope, living
Absolutely.
hope.
It's
So
it's very interesting. Rhode Island and also Massachusetts just had a 4.0 earthquake, which is unheard of.
mm,
You know, so I really love what you're saying because we're now having you know anomalies that normally don't happen in various parts of the world. So what you're saying is very important, and what you're saying is very timely. Sherry, are you still with us?
the
Sherry?
more that we can respect each other, respect our earth, and really focus on, every you hear people use the term love, but it is really focusing on what that is, to share love. And I like to think of humility as not thinking less of yourself, but thinking less about yourself. And I think that coming from a place of learning how to be with different cultures and not summing races, right? Like summing and different sections of this, you know, the Black race, the Asian race, the Latina race, the Native American, and just different races, but really looking at cultures and understanding that it's okay to have differences. And I think that the whole concept with colonization was everything has to be in a box, even through education, you know, everything had a certain structure. And even with sovereignty, things have that's Ivan Looking Horse calling, excuse me. Hi, Ivan.
So as Sherry was explaining, Ivan Looking Horse and she will be back shortly. And then we will bring on others at about 7:05. Um, and I think what basically this is saying is that it's important that we live in, I like to say we live in different geographical places and spaces. And it's really about we're human beings first, and then we have a culture and different colors and hues in our skin color to share with each other, foods, textures, and all of that. And so that's where we are now. As Sherry was saying from Com26V and Live Hope Fun, we are one. So we'll be right back to you. My name is Gail Davis. I'm with the Creators 2030 SDGs, and I am a partner with Live Hope Fun, and we're just waiting for Sherry to come back on. So this will be a station break for now. Sherry, would you?
Bill, are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm
Okay,
just.
so are we live still, correct?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
And we're actually waiting for 2 more minutes for either Mr. Looking Horse or Dale to come on.
Okay, so and did you were you able to get in touch with Dale? Because I can send him.
Yes, we are. He is, and I want to ask you: is Dale Jubale? Is
No,
that
Dale Ramsey.
okay? No,
There's
Dale, I've already spoken to. I'm expecting him now. He'll come on
Okay, great.
shortly.
And then Ivan, just an update. He wasn't able to log back on, but we are going to try to have him because he is a veteran. So we're going to try to have him back for Veterans Day on November 11th, and he's going to see how if it's possible for him to schedule that in and have a few buddy veterans on as well. So
We will be more than pleased and happy for Com26 to welcome him right back.
yes, very good.
Welcome him right
Great.
back. Veterans are very important to celebrate. They often go uncelebrated for the work that they do in supporting us and protecting us.
Yes, but getting back to what I was saying to you earlier, I think that, you know, we all have uh, a different puzzle piece, and it would be a pretty boring place if all of us were the same, right? So, I think that it's about embracing each other and embracing each other with love, and I think that's going to be what carries us through. So, I just wanted to touch base with Dale. Gail, is he trying to call in on that side, or should I reach out to him here?
No, he has 1 more minute.
Oh, he does have 1 more minute. Okay. Great. Oh,
So we will have a station break, everyone. And here he is.
oh, great. I can't see you guys, so it's so bizarre for me. I don't know the right correct button to push to actually see your lovely faces.
You should
So
be. I'm so sorry that you're not able to see. That's so weird.
yeah, it's really bizarre. I can't see you guys. Okay, now I think I can see a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Dale, I know you're connecting soon, my friend. Okay. So, when you connect, I'm going to ask you to start also just give them a second, Sherry, and they're coming right
Okay.
in.
Great. Yeah, Dale was going to lead us in prayer also.
Yes, and
Oh,
hello,
there he is.
Dale.
Hi.
So, everyone, we'd like to welcome Mr. Dale, Raymond, and
Hey, Ram.
Ronald. And so, we are going to have Sherry Lewis and him have a conversation, maybe some music. Go right on in, Dale. We just need you to unmute yourself, Dale, if you wouldn't mind, sir.
There's a little button, Dale, that has the little picture of the mute. Did you hit
Okay,
it?
can you hear me now?
Oh,
Oh,
we can
yes,
hear you well,
yes.
Dale.
Oh, okay.
And Dale, will you please introduce yourself and introduce your singing group and yeah, and just introduce you guys introduce yourselves.
Okay. I'd like to forgive any kind of elderly that are there from about to speak here, and I know in our way of life that we do things where we have to say that. So I apologize to all the elderly that are there for about me to speak in front of everybody if I was there, but we are there. Madaki here. I'm Dale Ramsey. I'm from the Dakota Oyate down here in Cannonball. We're the lead singer for the Tip of the Rock Singers, and my brother Raymond, Thunderhawk is here too. And my brother Ronald is almost. He had to run in town for a mother, but he'll be here. But anyways, we'll start singing anyway. But that's who I am. I'm a water protector as well. Me and my brothers, we sang at the camp from the beginning of it until the end. And knowing that it's a great honor to do this. And when I teach my brothers and my drum group is that we never ask for things like that. We let it come because it's not our way to be doing things like that. And I'm very very honored to have one of my water protector sisters, Sherry. I've met at camp, and many indigenous people that have come. But I started to introduce you myself and my brother Raymond. So my brother Raymond here can start. My brother Ray.
Hi.
So we're here. So what's the next on the agenda? What would you like us to do?
Oh, well, Dale, if you want to lead us in prayer and then through one of your songs, and then of course, I would love to hear from you all on your thoughts on what's happening now and what your ideas are for strategy moving forward as our indigenous nations are coming together and rising together for our Mother Earth and our next generations. So, but yes, if you would definitely lead us in prayer and a beautiful, beautiful song. We would love that.
Okay. All right. You'd like everybody to kind of bow their heads or close their eyes to lead this prayer. Oh, one daka up here to Kashla here one kantaka. I have come here together as a drum group here and to sing for these beautiful people and this beautiful hochonka we're about to do. I like to watch over everybody here and there as well and their families and through this hard time to Kashla. We like to hey what chose on here to all the people there, good health to every one of them here and there as well. And as people, we have to sit here and think and remember that we have to love each other. In time of praying is the best time for us to come together and pray for one another. Oh, Takashla Wakantaka here, watch over the people there and across the world, Wakantaka. This is a hard time for everybody, Takashla here. Everybody is sick and we were trying to do our best here, Takashla. Oh, Takashla here, Wakantaka here. We like to watch over all the children. Watch over the children, their families, their Tayosh boys. Watch over them. Watch over all the elderly, especially the Navajo Nation, all the indigenous nations that have come to stand together, to unite as one, to watch over our Mother Earth, our Unchi Maka. It is our way to try to protect this Mother Earth because we are not allowed to try to harm her. And as of right now, she's under harmness, and it's up to us to make a difference to Kashla. Oh, to Kashla, hey, Wakantanka, hey, I want you to let you know that we're here and help us guide us through this wonderful way of life and try to help them to understand and make sure they're safe. Aho Mataki Oyase.
Mm.
And now, Lord, me and my brother here, we're going to sing a nice, good honor song for all of them and all you for allowing us to be here and to do this. So,
Thank you.
Mande Maya Dapo Hera Heya Owe Oke Wase Maya Blehe Meche Hera Heya Owe Sete Ko Eya Keya Ba Mande Maya da Hera Hera Owe Oke Wase Maya Blehe Meche Hera Hera Dewe Sete Ko Ena Kenya Bara Hande Maya Dapa Haya Owe Oke Pe Wase Maya Blehe Meche Lewe Seche Ko Eya Keya Bana Mande Maya Dapa Haya Owe Oke Pe Wase Maya Blehe Meche Lewe Seche Ko Eya Keya Bana Oh, that was an honor song going out to you guys for the wonderful things that you guys do for everybody that's going across and getting that message across. So as here as a Dakota Oyate, and we're sitting here with Tip Rock and my drum group there, that song is sung for you guys. So that's what everything's being followed the way we're supposed to. So is there anything else you want me to talk about, or the thing I wanted to one thing, excuse me, I wanted to say about the Dakota's Access Pipeline is that in reality, our Mother Earth, everything that you have seen long time ago when we used to live as free spirited nations, is that we were not allowed, we were not even supposed to be on Earth or not on the moon. We're not even supposed to be removing anything that has to do with natural exchange. When we say exchange, that natural thing. We are to keep Mother Earth clean and safe. But at this moment, a lot of fracking is going on, a lot of things that's happening. A lot of people have come. I met so many people about how wonderful people come to stand together that we don't know, but yet they're here. But being as stewards of our nation is that we all have a duty and a place in what we're supposed to be doing, our responsibilities. Responsibilities is what I mean. Each person, each nation has the responsibilities of doing things, and it's kind of up to us to try to keep this alive as much as I know. And I'm still learning, and I learn from other people too. And then I'm not always a perfect person. We're not always perfect, but we do best what we can do as Indian people, as far as I know. And knowing that this, hopefully, this comes about, this new president that supposedly is supposed to stop all this, is hoping he follows through with his word. Because so many presidents has come, but they haven't really followed through of the word of what they were going to try to do for us. And sometimes I feel like they forget about us Indian people over here, and I'm just being real about it. But that, as far as Dakota Access is gone, it shouldn't even be there. We have no business digging around in on our Mother Earth. We have no business harming her. We got no business. None of them have no business doing that. They had no business shooting people. They had no business spraying water at us. They had no business desecrating staffs. They peed on people's clothes at the Osheti Shakoing. But you could smell that, and them burning teepees and them
sacred items too.
Yeah, and it was a pretty traumatizing to me, because as far as my life has been, and our German group and some of my water protector brothers, is that sometimes we do not try to talk about our PTSD, because it's just like we try to hang in there as best we can. And sometimes every sound that you hear, and you're alert, and it's up to us to try to keep everybody safe. And I'm really hoping that in the end that we are all gonna end up having to stand with each other in the end. But I'm so glad that this new president is here supposedly, and I'm hoping he follows through with this. And that is pretty much as far as I can say that much. But I'm really happy that every indigenous nation that has come here to our homeland, to my backyard, our backyard, a place in Sacred Stone by the tree. We used to go there as kids, but now that I look over there and I look across and I see it, and then everybody's gone. But there's children's toys in rosebud size. There's things all over in the ground that people have left, and we still leave them there. And now that everybody is, hopefully safe, and there's some of them that can't go home. Some of them have been disowned by their families, and it's really traumatizing to know that some of them came to Standing Rock, sold their houses, sold whatever they can to get here. And that's one thing the people should know is that these people came, they didn't have to. In Sacred Stone, there was a lot of mixed race, and that was pretty amazing. But
Yeah.
at the same time, our own tribe is having a hard time not remembering everybody, and I know it's across Indian country, so, and I know this COVID is really something not to mess with, but in the first place, the United States has no business sticking their nose and other things and bringing stuff here to in the country itself, and that's my real disappointment about the US government about that, is that you see it all over place that a lot of them are being misrepresentative. A lot of them are hurting. It's like, well, what's going on? Why isn't this stopped? But these oil corporations are really sicha. They're bad. They don't know how. They have no respect for what is around, and and that was one of my biggest concerns, is that how could they come here, every Martin County and the oil company, how could they come here and do this to all these wonderful people that have come, but yet, what is it they tell their children when they go home? Do they tell the truth, or do they lie to them? And it was pretty well, I would say a different sight to see something like that. To I never knew anything about this until I came to camp. I had no idea that all this was happening. So my eyes were kind of open, and my nata, my brain, was open to a whole different picture. And of knowing what I experienced throughout the whole Sacred Stone and Osheri, is that sometimes we have to do things right. We can't mix anything with something, that is not meant to be mixed. And we've seen it a lot to happen, and it's up to us to try to do better. It's up to us to try to tell our kids, or, because what tracks we leave behind is what our children are going to follow, and it's up to us to make sure those tracks that we leave behind, that they'll say, hey, well, yeah, maybe this is right. We got to learn how to treat each other with compassion. We got to learn how to keep our families together. Sometimes here in the country, it's hard for families, for us to stay together, because it's so divided. That's not how we were. I noticed in different reservations, like the Pine Ridge, it's poverty. They tend to forget about them too. All over every reservation that's here in North America has some kind of struggle.
And
But you
that's
know what? In the sense of all this, is that, we thank Tukashla that we get to wake up every single day and look to your left or look to your right, and you see people. You hear them. You hear the laughters. You hear people speaking. You hear that. We rather hear that than wake up to something where you can't hear anything. And we should all learn how to do that. And I am myself. Me and our drum, we try our best. And as far as I can really share information like that. So Madaki asset. So
Oh, thank you, Dale. And I want to touch on some of the things that you said because uh you were man, I met you the first day that I was down at camp. That's right. And fried bread and uh I'll never forget that. So, and your heart, I mean, is in the walk. And so the things that you speak on, you absolutely hit on hit on several points. And one of the things is our people, they're strong people. And Standing Rock, when all of our tribes came together, that was such a significance on just what is a part of our people, even though we're still going through uh, actual modern day genocide at the same time right now. And we've had so much trauma through the boarding schools, the assimilation process. And Dale, you actually went to boarding school, didn't you,
yes,
Dale?
I have.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
glad that you brought that up, Sherry, because when I heard stories of our other people that have gone to boarding schools and they cut their hair and all that did happen. When
yeah.
I got to boarding school, they did cut my hair. They made me take a shower. They had alarms on our doors. They had alarms on our windows. We couldn't go nowhere. They tried to convert me to in their Christianity way of life, and I wasn't really into any of that. So for majority of my juvenile life on Sunday, I was stayed in my room. I did not want to go to church. I didn't want to do none of that. I didn't even know myself, but that's real. They're very disrespectful to the kids sometimes, and knowing what traumatized, because some families forget about their children that are being in these boarding schools. That's really hard to be there because you can't go anywhere. You can't see your family. The only thing you can do is call them on phones, and it's hard. But at the same time, too, we have to understand is that we got ourselves put in that boarding school. We could have did things differently, but as juveniles, we're wild, and I guess we have to learn the hard way, and that's probably one of the lessons I've learned.
Right. And there was different you being a little younger, but even like my Shema, like Susie, she was put into the boarding school mandatory, had nothing to do with misbehaving. It was just mandatory over our people. And then their parents would actually go to jail and be incarcerated if they didn't turn over their children at the ages of 5, 6 years old, and not even being able to see your parents for 8 years, and your language stripped away, just trying to assimilate what they thought, kill the Indian, save the man, type of with the militarized healthcare that's still over our people right now, which basically still makes our people the guinea pigs, right? um,
Right?
so it's there's all of these different things that really led to the trauma. I was having this conversation today, actually, because of me personally being able to speak on this note, because of all of the unfortunate suicides I've gone through in my life, from very close relatives. And looking at just how our ancestors, we were talking about this, our ancestors weren't committing suicide. And I'm looking at how that trauma has just really has stayed in our community. But I believe that if the trauma can heal, can circulate, okay, then the healing can circulate that much stronger. So I think that us coming together and speaking on these things, a lot of people don't know the truth behind the boarding schools. They don't know that Hitler looked at our reservations here to start the concentration camps in Germany. They don't know the true history and the true massive genocide that has happened to the original peoples here that, how can you discover something already discovered, right? So
Yeah.
our peoples were already here. Creator was already here. So I think that that gets back to really, as we come together with unity, really understanding different cultures and learning how to be with people. But that healing and that knowledge that you're sharing, Dale, and just the stories, they do need to be told so people do understand. The truth sets you free, as some will say. And then through that, we really have to focus on the healing within our communities, because we have so much work to do. And as Indigenous peoples, that call is definitely, I know, on you've shared on your life, on my life, on, you know, our many relatives that came to Standing Rock and water protectors, and that time is now for our next generations. It really is. And so I look forward to so many more discussions and so many more ways of action and prayer with you and yours and in the future, Dale. So just want to share that with you.
Yeah. Um, Another song that I probably wanted to share with you was that DAP song with my German group here that I have. We just,
Nice.
so it'd be kind of good for us to sing that for you.
Let's
That
go.
song was made
Yeah.
by one of our singing friends, Ira Hayes. He came to Sacred Stone a morning before the sun came up. So we had like an hour or two, maybe at the most, to learn this song. But it just talks about how bad the people, how Dapo was bad, and how the people need to stand up and take courage, and then all of us need to. So it'll be good. Ronald, Ronald's fun. So here we go. Ready? Ready? Okay. Down. This is my brother Ronald right here. He's the drum keeper, so we good. Ready? Here we go. This is the Dapo song. Oh, Makaya Hani Haba, Mene Wakone Wakaya Oh, Makaya Hani Haba, Mene Wakone Wakaya Oh, many returning.
Oh, Minnie Wachoni, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you all so much. Gail, are you still with us?
I
Yes,
am. I
I
wanted to
am.
make sure that he completely had his time for that beautiful, beautiful music that he has just shared in prayers with us.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So, how are we, Gail? Where are we at right now?
We have 2 more minutes.
Okay. I knew it was getting close. That's why I
Yeah.
knew I needed to ask.
Okay.
So Dale, does your brother want to speak some on his
Yes.
point of view a little bit? And
Yeah, my
No,
brother Ronald. Yeah.
actually, Dale, we can, give your brother 5 more minutes. It's fine.
Okay. My brother Ronald he's the one that's our drum keeper. So I'll let you talk to him about when he's first starting at the camp and stuff.
okay.
So this is Ronald Thunderhawk. He is a Dakota here from Cannonball, North Dakota. So
Hi, my grandma's there with you in Cannonball. My grandma's Vicky Ireland, or
Yeah.
Vicky Lonesome Arrows. That's my grandma. So
how much experience what you know?
What I experienced about camp was when I first went down there, I didn't know it was about pipeline, and I was like, oh, and I told the singers, and I'm like, oh, I was like, let's go sing. So we sat there, we sang every day, once in a while, a couple of days, take a week to get to get us going, and we started going. So yeah, so that's why we started singing was at the camp first day, and we all started singing. And I've still been singing then. But yeah, what I experienced was like kind
Like
of
like you know
kind of
which
forgot there for a bit.
his experience, my brother. I gotta forgive him. It's sometimes when it's hard to talk about what has happened. And then it kind of brings tears to my eyes here because a lot of people kind of got hurt. And my brother is really younger than I am, so it's really hard. But
Yeah, it is. It is hard. I just can't. I can't talk about it because, or I don't want to bring it back. You know, people got hurt, and that what hurt me, and that's what made me step away. And I just been at this camp next door to us, and that's when I just started singing. I just went over there. And Crazy, I mean, all around the camps and out there seeing what happened at front lines, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta step away for a bit. Then in comes my cousin that owned the camp. I call him my brother. He comes over and asks us if he can come over and help me. So I went over there, we hopped him, and we started going from there. And I brought my drum over and like, hey, I speak to you guys soon. So that's the last camp was next door to us.
it
There's
was
a
the Black Hoop camp.
yeah, the black camp, and that happened right in front of my house, and the boys were about to go sing, and everything just popped off right there,
How much they did to that Islamic.
and they slammed this girl around, and they maced her, and she came over crying, and I'm like, oh man. So we
mm,
let her take a shower, and I went back outside, and everything started going off, and the scout for those security was trying to come over here, but we blocked them off. We told them not to because this is our property. So they just had to do what I had to do by that little corner. So I had to, make sure we told everybody to come over come over to next door. We'll put up a camp right there, but everybody just scattered up from there, and that's what maybe step away too. And I never want to talk about it because it hurted me the most. What happened next door? God,
When you're done talking about this,
I just, didn't want to go back outside.
mm.
Well, I mean, Dakia said, thanks for talking to us, and I give you back to my brother Dale.
Thank you
I
so
hope.
much for sharing. Thank
Yeah,
you.
hmm
yeah, I
Thank you for
hope.
your time, both of you. And
yeah,
uh, I know, do you have a third person with you right now, Dale, or just the two of you right now?
it's the two of the other ones right now. We got done singing. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm there. I can't see you though. Your face
Okay, hold
disappeared.
on. Oh, there you are. Yeah,
Okay.
the third person here, he wanted in to check on his mom and stuff too. So, but
Okay.
you know, but he's doing that. So, but that's just one majority of what we experience, what we have done. Um, to the fact of one powerful thing I could really share was at the Hayuka camp when we were out there. Me and one of my Hunka relatives from Pine Ridge, Choctaw Hunka, call him Big Left Hand.
Mm.
We were inside the teepee, and this guy comes. He was dressed all in white, no shoes on, but he had a like a pajama thing on, but it looked like a big long white skirt. But this man came, but he kind of had a beard and he had long hair, like brown hair. But he came in the teepee, and nobody knew who he was. And he sat down and he looked at all of us. You know, he said, "This is a wonderful thing you guys are doing here, all of you." He said, "God thanks you." And then he left from the teepee, you know, and then my hunka, my chia, you know, he says, "Brother, remember we gotta give him sweetgrass and give him some gifts." Oh yeah, you know, so we grab the gifts and we go out just in that amount of time. And Sherry, you know how far the Hyoka camp was? He should have been just walking not too far from the teepee.
Mm-hmm.
We got out. This man was gone.
Wow.
And the man that I'm talking about is this Jesus fella. He was looked exactly like him. All of us. There was 7 different nationalities that were with us. You know, there's Ho-Chonka, there was
Wow.
Dene, there was Navajo Nation guy, half
Yeah.
Navajo,
Mhm.
and quite a few other ones. You know, but that's a powerful experience of how what we seen and stuff is stuff that they were
Yeah.
not being videoed or not being showed. And one of the other bad things I can really share, I know too much time here, is when Dapo shot a bunch of buffalo for no reason.
Oh, I remember
You
that.
know,
Yep.
and but you know that's pretty much what I can share. And I know we don't have that much time, so I wanted
No, we
to.
definitely, want to have you guys back for sure. And like I said, Dale, we are going to continue, coming together on this walk in a good way. And um, I'm just so thankful for you all. Thank you both very, very much for your time this evening and for sharing and sharing from your hearts. It's just that the message was received. It was just so real, and that's what's needed. And thank you for being a part of the healing with your songs and your way and your education, so I appreciate that. And blessings, so many blessings. And also veterans, reach out to me, because on Veterans Day we're going to have some speakers, Dale. So if you think of some of your relatives that are veterans that might want to join us on Veterans Day, we would love to have them as well.
Yeah, there's one thing we want to share. We have a song for all the wars. You know, we're just for
Nice.
a song. So we have
Love
veteran
that.
songs as well. We can sing on. We have a lot of relatives that are have this veteran thing on, and one of them is my Tahashi JR American Horse.
Okay.
Quite a few of them. So we can all get in touch and make something happen.
That would be great. And if you definitely, we would love for you to close this out with a song if you have one right now that you want to share. And if not, that's okay too.
We could,
So,
no, we could close it out with the prayer. Um,
okay, great.
what it's kind of like a thank you, you know. So Tonka la peda maya peda maya peda maya we maya koja peda maya Shela Pena Maya Pena Maya Pena Maya Vechozaneva Maya Kuja Hey Ramaya Vega Maya Vega Maya Vechozaneva Maya Kuja Vega Maya Oh, Wopida here, Wopida for having us, and a big
Thank,
thank you to you guys. You know,
thank,
we chose on you. They say we chose on you. Now, way of life is good health to all your beautiful Yate, your people. I say our people and your people, so it's the same, you know. But that's for you guys. You know, everybody sings that, and I think that song's just right to leave with the closing. So, you know,
oh, well, thank you for that. And Gail, would you
Dale,
like,
yes, yes,
yes. So
Dale,
I just,
Raymond, and Ronald. The music is beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you
yeah.
so much. It really touched my spirit and my soul. It's really, really beautiful.
Oh,
thank
well,
you
I'm
so,
glad it did.
Yes, it reminds me of my father. My father was full blood Cherokee.
Oh, Trail of Tears. Some people
Yes,
we forget about them.
yeah,
Forget
Tahlequah.
about, they forget about Chief Joseph and how hard it was for him too. And knowing that a lot of them lost their lives on that trail.
oh, yeah.
And it's something we can't forget. Never forget who we are and who you are. Never forget that. Whoever is listening, never forget who you are and where you come from, and be proud of who you are. And never have that hate in your chante. And when I say chante, your heart. Make sure you check on each other, because nowadays it's hard not to see and knowing that you have to check on them, but make sure you check on each other and be kind, because it's us that are going to leave these tracks behind for our younger generation. So just be yourself, and never hold back. Just tell your truth and tell how your feelings are, because you never know how that outcome's going to be. They say good things come to those who wait. So but at this time too, it's wonderful for all of us to try to think about that as well.
And you know what's funny? I always say good things that come to those who wait, but not those who wait too late.
Right?
So,
Exactly.
yeah, there's that balance.
It's funny,
Yeah.
Sherry. My mother said that last part that you said.
Oh, really? That's awesome. So, well, yep, that male and that female energy, it's that cool balance there.
Yeah.
So, and
Gotta
what's
balance it out.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So, well, thank you so much. And Gail, just waiting for your guidance and where
Okay.
we're at.
Yes. Well, we are waiting for Mr. Christian Mail to come on,
Okay.
and with music, and just to have a great time. So, if there's any last things that Dale, Raymond, or Ronald, or Sherry you would like to share with us before they go, please do so.
Okay. And just to double check, I know we're live right now and I'm asking this, but David is connected with Christian right now, correct?
We all are. Everything's
Okay,
fine.
perfect. Just wanted to double check on that. So yes, well, Dale, I will take it away. Anything else that you want to add while you guys are together there?
As together, we're here together is that we have to keep our tradition alive, and songs are best sung by the originals of how they are. Each nation has their music, and it's wonderful and beautiful to see the harmony, and as a drum group anywhere, and as a Wawa singers anywhere, any kind of music, no matter if it's not Indian, if you are a singer and you're a magician, you'll still hear that harmony no matter what kind of music it is. That's the most wonderful thing about Wichoni, life, is that it teaches you how to treat life like that in harmony, your
Mhm.
spouse or your loved one or your ina or your ate, your mother and father, ina, ate is your father. You have to honor them. And one of the things I'm gonna share is that I did honor my mother and my father, and my dad wanted me to continue to be a singer. So, and I did. And I am a lead singer. These guys' dad, the late Bud Thunderhawk Senior, I've known him for many years, but it was because of him that I've never used a recorder. I was always in my mind. If you
Mm.
can remember anything, what you do in your lifetime and remembering, anybody that has lost their memory here always has it. They just don't have a way of saying it. But if you know that person and how they are, you'll get that message, man. You just gotta learn how to listen a little bit more better. And I wish I had learned this many, many years before back because, it would have been a much different path, but everybody has their path. So, that's probably what last things I could share with you guys. So,
No.
uh, it's not as easy, but, it's a big role, but, we got her done, so it's awesome. And we still have that drum from where we used that sacred stone. It has one of my pictures on my timeline that says protectors on there, and you see Ronald from the left with that green drum. That is that drum I've sung on 20 years ago, as when I was younger, and he still has that drum, and it
Oh,
still sounds.
wow.
That's the only drum we use in Sacred Stone and Orchetti and Rosewood. So
Wow.
that's
Oh.
what I can share. Madaki, I say, Sherry, I really thank you, sister, for allowing us to do this, and I thank you everybody else that is listening. We may not know each other, but in reality, some of a singer can always feel. I feel everybody. I feel you guys' pain. Sometimes it's hard to try to be who you are, but as they say, it's hard to live as a Native American in this society today. You have your good times and you have your bad times. Maybe next time when we do, we can share that song as well too. There's a song for almost everything. Everybody has their songs,
Mm.
and I don't want to take too much time of you guys' thing. So, but it's a big whoopee to
Oh,
Pidamia
hello to
for you
you.
guys having us and stuff shared.
Thank
Oh,
you so much. And it's been such an honor to have you all with us and just so honored. And thank you, my
yes,
brother.
thank you so
Yeah.
much. We are going to take a bit of a station break, Sherry.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to come back in about 5 minutes, everyone.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you soon. You know, we
Yeah.
never say bye, so I'm not going to say bye.
Doksha okay.
I'm going to see you
Doksha
soon.
okay. We see each other soon.
See you soon, sir. See you soon.
Yes.
Yes, we have to really see each other sometime. Hope.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, we're going to take a station break and we'll be right back.
You guys know that it's a
Gail,
big
am I still live?
Yes, you are.
yeah.
Oh, I am?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to take a station break, and if you want to go out and come back in, you can. We're going to actually have a music break, so you can come back in 30 minutes if you like.
Oh, right, because Christian's going to start with the music, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I can't wait to hear him, but I wanted to introduce him before he started playing.
Okay.
So I will I guess we're live. I was just going to walk away for a second and walk back right in. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, Christian. How are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. ¿Cómo está usted?
Can you see me?
Yes. Yes, I can.
All right.
Now,
So I
Christian, can you turn your iPad horizontal?
uh let me wait. Check it out.
So turn it the other way.
Is that okay?
Absolutely. Perfect. Perfect, sir. Gracias.
There, I think it's perfect. Can you see me in there?
Yes. Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you see me there?
Yes, we can.
All right, just give me a minute. I'm gonna take care of about the sound, and I will be with you in 1 minute. Less than a minute.
Now, Christian, Christian, Christian.
All right, now I can hear you.
Christian, I can hear you. The only thing is that you'll need to raise the iPad up a little bit. You'll need
Is
to
that better?
you need to put it up higher so that we can see your face as you play.
I'm sorry?
You need to put the iPad up higher so that we can see you as you play.
Good.
No. So when you stand up, that we'll be able to see you.
Yes, I'm gonna be here. Can you
Okay.
see me?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Just one moment, Christian. Christian, one moment. Sherry Lewis is going to come back to introduce you.
All right, so I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
Can you see me there?
Yes, I can, sir. Thank you so much.
All right.
Well, Christian, while we're waiting for Sherry, is there anything you would like to
All
share?
right.
While we're waiting for Sherry, is there anything that you'd like to share with the audience of the music selections you'll be providing? Oh, here's Sherry,
Hi.
All
Christian.
right.
Christian, Sherry is here.
All right. Yes.
Oh, hello, Christian. I thought we were taking a 5 minute little break. So
Hello there. How are you?
hi. Hello.
I'm good, thank you. How are you too?
I am doing well. I'm so happy to see you here. So,
Yeah, thank you.
yes, I would.
Sherry, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I can not hear you. I was.
Sherry, we can't hear you, Sherry. Sherry, we can't hear you.
Gonna do this evening.
Hi, Sherry. Sherry, we lost sound with you for a little bit.
Oh, okay. I was just saying for Christian to introduce himself and tell us where he's at, a little bit about his culture. Just introduce himself a little bit before he starts playing.
Yes, hello, yeah, hello there, everyone there around the world, to all our brothers and sisters, sending a lot of big hug for full possible energy and love. Yeah, I'm from Ecuador. I'm an indigenous Quechua from Cotacachi, Ecuador. Uh, yeah, my culture is very nice, like almost like the same indigenous. We use traditional medicine. We believe in water, Mother Earth, Father, Son, and yeah, we live in energy. We believe and everybody on peace. And now what is going on with the virus. Uh,
Christian, you're going in and out a little bit, my dear.
our minds, we have to. I'm sorry.
You're going in and out a little bit. We don't see you moving in the picture that much.
Do you see me?
We see you
Yes,
now.
yes,
Yes, we do.
yes.
And yeah, just sending a lot of positive love and energy to everyone there. I'm gonna share some of my music. We have some flutes, or native flutes. So I hope everybody enjoy of our music. And yeah, keep sharing my. If anybody wants to follow me on our YouTube channel, we are like Kiss Kiss Alto Vuelo. Yeah, you can also find me in Facebook. We are like Alto Vuelo Music. Yeah, so I'm ready to share my music with you. I hope everybody enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah, thank you very much. It was Horse Spirit. I hope everybody's enjoy it. It was song covered by Kiss Kiss also well. Thank you very much. Uh, I'm gonna go with another song named Antiplano and enjoy it. Thank you very much. It was Antiplano.
That was beautiful.
Hope everybody's
Sherry, Sherry, we
enjoying.
need you to unmute, Sherry.
All right.
What I was saying is just so incredibly beautiful, and I'm so excited I can't wait to hear another song. And I am definitely getting your CD when it comes out, just so you know. Just it's
Thank
you're
you.
absolutely, your music is touching. It's beautiful, so beautiful. And yes, thank you. Oh, you froze on
Yeah, the
us.
name of the song is Amsterdam. Yeah, we are recording. Yeah, it was with our first album. We have the first album. Yeah, we're gonna keep sharing more music with you guys. Let me keep going.
Well, we love that. Yes.
Yeah, right.
Excited.
I'm gonna change something different of styles. I'm gonna go with some traditional music. San Juanito from new instruments like guitar, bass.
We're losing you just a little bit.
We are only acoustic, but right.
Christian, were you losing you a little bit? You're going in and out, my dear.
I'm sorry, yeah, I cannot do it anything now
No,
because the
we can hear
internet
you
is like
now.
that
That's good.
here. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's no problem. We just want to
All
let you
right,
know.
so all right. So I'm gonna keep sharing more music. Enjoy it.
Yes, please do. Please do.
All right. Next song is a cover. I think everybody might know about this song, Big Fish and Begonia. I'm gonna do a cover in a pan flute, and I hope you enjoy it. This is our song that we are recording that is coming in our first album. All right, enjoy it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was Big Fish and Begonia. Hope everybody's enjoy it. And yeah, I'm sorry. I did it. I'm gonna go with the next song, like I said, with some traditional music. San Juanito from Ecuador. Enjoy it. The name of the song is Chinchinal. It's gonna be in our album too. Enjoy it.
So beautiful. I didn't want to interrupt you. We could hear you in and out. I didn't know if maybe you could adjust your microphone. There was times when I could hear you really clearly. Can you hear me right now?
Yes, I do. I do very clearly.
You can hear me really clearly. Gail, can
Yes.
you hear Christian really clearly? Or
He's,
is it?
he's absolutely very clear. He's very clear. I've heard him clear all the way through.
Oh, okay. Okay. So then it must just be on this end, just double checking. because he was going in and out a little bit with the last song. But if you
No,
heard
no,
it
he
clearly.
was actually fine. It was just the last at the end.
Okay.
So, you know, Christian, it was such a pleasure to have you and, of course, Miss Sherry, one of the peacemakers, on. And we have another group that's coming on, which is, I think, Christian and Sherry you'll enjoy, is called Sovereignty. But before we bring them on, Mr. Christian and Miss Sherry, is there anything that both of you would like to share or anything of that nature before we move on to the next segment?
I just, Christian, he just shared some beauty with me earlier on the phone, just with some of his viewpoints on unity. So I definitely wanted him to be able to touch on that just for a little bit before we exit, and just sort of, from his perspective in Ecuador on the Condor end, on what's happening, and just kind of that message of unity that if you wanted to share that, Christian.
Yes, sure, for sure. Yeah, what I was saying yesterday to Sheree, that it was we should take care about everybody's life. We don't should not talk about white, black, or indigenous. We just humans. We live in Mother Earth, and we totally is only one race, that is human race. So I think we are all the same, and we should think everyone the same way, because we are humans, and everyone's we feel the same thing. We feel hungry when everybody, the white, the black, the indigenous, and I think we should stick together and share more love and care about each other, because we are all the same and we are all humans. And a big hug for everyone. I know I was very happy to be here too, sharing my music. Thank you very much for letting me be with you guys, and thank you very much, ladies.
Oh, well, thank you so much, and look forward to many more discussions and continuing on this walk. So appreciative. Your music is beautiful, and also check out our website at the LiveHopeFestival.com. We'll have Christian's music up there, and other artists, and also you can donate to our grassroots cause. So thank you so very, very much. And many blessings to you this evening.
Yeah, the same for all the world. A lot of blessing and a lot of positive energy and a lot of love for all the world.
No, I love
Bye
that.
bye. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
See you again soon. See you.
So Sherry, we are
Yes,
going to go on a bit of a break. We thank you for being on, and we're going to bring the next group of people on.
Okay, perfect. And then we are on schedule.
Definitely, I will share that schedule with you
Perfect.
offline so that we're all up to date. And Christian, thank you so much for being on with us.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. It was a pleasure. Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, follow on YouTube. I like Kiss Alto Vuelo, and also put your like on Facebook. We are like Alto Vuelo Music. And yeah, thank you very much. We have a lot of music there, fun music every weekends. Right, bye bye.
Thank you. Gail, do you need to do something on this end to get us off the screen?
No, I just need you to leave so you can come back in.
Oh, okay. So I'll just figure this out then.
What I do,
okay.
what I should do.
Christian, you're fine, but Sherry has to leave a certain way. She just has to come back in.
Okay, gotcha.
So hello.
Don't know why it's not working here. It's really strange. Okay, everyone, we will be back with you shortly. Thank you, everyone. So everyone, we will be back with sovereignty for the indigenous community. And we think that you will definitely look forward to that. So join us back here at 8:35 Eastern Daylight Savings Times. Thank you so much.